I can vividly remember how loud the waves crashed against the fort walls. There were moments of loud crashes of water followed by a brief moment of silence. And if I paid close enough attention to the sound of the water, I really couldn't hear our tour guide. He was telling us stories and statistics about the space we were standing in. I just remember all of me felt so heavy. My eardrums were beating to the tunes of the water. It was like the sea salt was trying to cover up the deafening scent of decay. It was all in the dirt we stood on. The tour guide was talking about how scientists or someone came and tested the dirt and found traces of sweat, saliva, feces, blood, and bones. Even in the dark slave castle, the scent weighed on my eyes. It was just all so angering. I had left the hypocrisies of racism that I grew to be familiar with in my life in the States, only to learn about more hypocrisies and atrocities through this Ghana foreign study program. As we stood in the dungeons of the Cape Coast slave castles, where many captured people spent their last days on this continent, and before facing the journey on water, the tour guide told us of the conditions that slaves faced in the dark, and of the pristine church that was built within the castles the tour ended. Colonials to attend. The tour guide just told us to spend some time walking around the slave castles to take it all in. After the tour, my class members and I were emotionally exhausted. We could not understand why someone should take the burden of taking all of this experience in, especially if we couldn't go back and stop it from all happening. I mean, what could I possibly do with all of this anger and exhaustion once I returned back to the States? I felt so helpless. Upon reflection with the rest of the group, we learned that it was important to remember the deafening sounds of the waves crashing against the wall. The smells and the sounds and the physical space itself were all constant reminders, one of my professors said, of what we should never allow to happen again. As the weather begins to clear up, and I find my family and I making our way to the closest body of water to cool down, I make sure to remember, if there's anything else I can do to change a horrific and traumatizing history, I have the sounds of those deafening waves to remind me, so that we can at least be more conscious of how we approach our future.